Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at technically a debut album by one of my favorite bands, which is Incubus, and it is their album S.C.I.E.N.C.E. If you're a big Incubus fan, you would know they had technically 2 records before this one, and I was originally going to do this video on them, which is Fungus Among Us and Enjoy Incubus, but I thought I want to go back and re-listen to them a bit more. So until then, I'm gonna do a video on S.C.I.E.N.C.E, but I will backtrack and do Fungus Among Us. The band does not consider those 2 records as part of their discography anymore. You won't even find Fungus Among Us on Spotify, but Enjoy Incubus is on there. So they consider S.C.I.E.N.C.E a debut album now. It's pretty fucking cool. A lot of the tracks still carry that immaturity that they didn't like about the previous records. You can hear the inspiration in a lot of their music from other bands, specifically Primus and Mr. Bungle and Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is probably their heaviest album. Maybe not the heaviest, but this is one of their heavier albums. The most alike to the new metal genre at the time. They hated being called new metal, but I don't care. New metal is cool. I can't tell whether or not I like this album cover. That's actually Brandon Boyd, the lead singer, his dad. He also shows up on the Enjoy Incubus cover, and he's in some of their music videos. I believe the music video for Pardon Me off Make Yourself. I might do Make Yourself next before I go back to Fungus. To get into it, we start off with track number 1, which is Redefine. Such a dope opener. And this starts with this didgeridoo. And then the guitar just eventually comes in along with the drums and shit. Lyrics are stupid, but no matter what Ted Capel says on Channel 4 tonight. No matter what Ted Capel says on Channel 4 tonight. Considering their age, because this came out in 97 and they were between 15 to 17 in 95. So I'm assuming they were probably around 20 years old when they made this. His lyrics are very creative. Brandon Boyd's lyricism is great. The song also has the meanest bass breakdown of all time. There's a bridge towards the end, and the first time listening to it, I assumed it was drums or some effect on the mixer. But no, it is Dirk Lance on the bass, just going ham. I believe this album did not have DJ Kilmore. It had, I forget his name, but he was estranged from the band. Apparently he wasn't a very good person. Don't quote me on that though. And then next up, track number 2, one of my favorites, and that is Vitamin. I just love how it builds up with the drums. Brandon's moaning in the background, but the drums just build up, and then it's that real heavy guitar drop. So cool. It's got that wonky splonky sounding fucking bridge bit. I feel like they had a lot of fun making this album. There's so many effects and random bullshit going on. I just know they were having a great time in the studio making it. Yeah, probably one of my favorite tracks on the album, to be honest. I will rank all the tracks at the end as well. Next up, we got track number 3, New Skin. This song is so fucking cool. You're gonna hear me say that a lot throughout this video, but every track on here is just so cool, except for one, which we'll get to towards the end. One of the coolest choruses of all time, in my opinion. Brings me back to the motocross games on the PlayStation 2. I believe it was on one of them, the Motocross MX or whatever. Very PlayStation 2 sounding album, to be honest. A lot of the songs in here bring me back to being a kid. The verses of the song don't really do it for me, to be completely honest, but the chorus makes up for it. It's one of the best choruses ever. Their performance of New Skin in the Morning View sessions is so cool as well. Watch that if you haven't, it's really good. I have it on DVD actually. Maybe I'll do a video on that as well. So next up we have track number 4, which is Idiot Box. Once again, great track. The guitar is so amazing. The lyrics are great. What really separated this album from the other new metal albums at the time was the subject matter of the lyrics. Funny enough, the words on this album and the meaning of the songs on this album are very optimistic and positive. That's the trait that Incubus carries throughout all their songs. It's all get up off your ass and do something. Stop being addicted to your TV, which Idiot Box is about. It's about people being addicted to watching television and whatnot. Unlike a lot of songs at the time where Limp Bizkit loves Crashing Out. Obviously, if you listen to Break Stuff, Korn was always on some weird satanic bullshit. But Turn the Shade of Green is literally just telling you to stop procrastinating. It's always so funny to me. Alright, next up we got track number 5, and that is Glass. In my opinion, one of the weaker songs on the album, but that beginning riff is so cool. They even sampled it on this TV show called MTV Downtown, or it was called Downtown, but it was MTV's Downtown. Watch that if you haven't. It's on YouTube. It's a really good cartoon. It got cancelled, which is extremely unfortunate. The intro to each episode is a snippet of the riff in Glass. I remember like watching the show and thinking like, this intro sounds familiar. And then I saw a video and they confirmed it was, Glass by Incubus. Besides that, it's an alright song. I listen to it a lot. The chorus doesn't hold up. Incubus are really good at making very entertaining choruses. They always stand out in all their songs, and they do such a good job of building it up within the verse, building up to the chorus, and just making it like really hit you in the face, you know? Next up, we have our first like interlude filler track, which is Magic Medicine. It's actually pretty good. It's just DJ turntables and like a sample in the background. The Magic Medicine worked.
Magic Medicine worked.
I remember watching the music video for the next track, which is a certain shade of green. I'll get to that in a minute. Music video, the very beginning starts with the end of Magic Medicine, and I feel like it transitions so well, the songs. So I kind of throw them into one. If I listen to Certain Shade of Green, depending on like who's in the car or whatever, I'll usually throw on Magic Medicine first, just because I love that transition. It makes Certain Shade of Green sound so much cooler, in my opinion. It's a little too long. It's like 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 3 seconds of like interlude. Next up, track number 7, Certain Shade of Green. Love this song. A lot of people's favorite. That guitar riff is so cool. But my favorite part has to be within the bridge where everything cuts out and it goes to like a clean tone. I love when songs do that, like heavy songs, and the guitar tone just turns clean. There was also an acoustic version of this on an EP they put out where they did like an acoustic remaster of a lot of their songs. It's pretty good. They kind of turn it into like a swing jazz song. It's really weird. It's about not procrastinating and getting up off your ass. It's a great song with a really optimistic message. I used to think it was about weed, but it's not. Next up, we got track number 8, Favorite Things. One thing I'm noticing is that Incubus rips off song titles a lot. Favorite Things is already a song. Same with Wish You Were Here of Morning View. This song's alright, kind of a filler for me in terms of like the heavier music on here. But you know, it's not terrible. I don't really listen to it unless I'm listening to the whole album. All I really have to say. Next up, such a cool song. Summer Romance, or Anti-Gravity Love Song. Sounds like it would be in a 70s porno, but it's pretty cool. I always loved it, especially the chorus. But the best part to me was I remember putting it on in the car so my girlfriend could listen to it for the first time. I was like, oh, just wait. It's like a bridge of just like drum fills, and then it just comes in with a saxophone. And it's like the coolest shit ever. This is probably the only song I'll play guitar for in this video, but I just want to play it because it's so funky. But one of my favorite riffs, it's just... Also, this is tuned very low, but I'm not bothered to put it back up.
When we get there, gonna fly so far away, making sure to laugh while we experience anti-gravity.
It's a nice change of pace. It's the only one on here that isn't particularly that heavy. Alright, next up. I fucking hate this song so much, and that is Nebula. It pisses me off to no end. It sounds like, I'm pretty sure I said this in my Incubus video already, but it sounds like gay System of a Down in like a bad way. Not that gay's a bad. Shut up. It's just a terrible track. The lyrics are dumb. The verses are okay, I guess, but like the chorus is just so infuriating to me for no reason really. But yeah, that is Nebula. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I hate it. Alright, next up we got track number 11, which is Deep Inside. This one's more reminiscent of Summer Romance. It's very funky. It's cool to listen to. There's one I always forget about. Like I really forget it's on this album sometimes. I like listening through to the whole record, and then I get to it towards the end, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about this song, it's pretty fucking cool. Next up we have the last track on the album. There's a bonus one though, and this one is Calgone, or Calgone, I don't know how it's pronounced. It's a made up word anyways. It goes about 3 minutes longer than it needs to go for. It's about being abducted by an alien and whatnot. The lyrics are hilarious, I love the lyrics. I don't know, it's a really hyped up song. I feel like it's the equivalent of doing a line of coke, but it's a good track. I don't mind it. It's kind of shit at the same time, but like I listen to it still. After that, we have the bonus track, which is called Segue 1. I actually like it. It goes for like 10 minutes. It goes way too long. It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of like cool sound effects going on. It's also kind of scary. There's a bit where it's like, I forget what he says, but it scares me. Exact same as Stupid Mop by Pearl Jam. I lay awake at night, the Segue 1 will come on. I'll be like, no! Filler track, similar to Magic Medicine, but a little bit more extreme, I guess. To get onto the track ranking, it's going to be really difficult because I love a majority of these songs. But last place, which is going to show up here in front of the skeleton, is definitely going to go Nebula. I hate that track. It fucking sucks. Enough said. I'm going to put Segue 1 because it's just filler and I don't particularly enjoy listening to it. And after that, I'm gonna have to put Magic Medicine because I have the same thing to say except it's shorter, like it's short and sweet. Then next up, I'm going to have to put Favorite Things, and after that, I'm going to put Calgone. Just, there's too much shit going on, it's too long, it's still cool. And after that, I'm going to go Glass. The chorus is kind of underwhelming for me. Then we'll do Deep Inside. Alright, now this is where it gets really difficult. I'm going to have to put Redefine. Probably holds the least substance out of the better songs on here. But that bass breakdown is just so cool. Then next, I'm going to put Certain Shade of Green, I think. And that's most people's favorite. It was my favorite for a little bit. But when I think back, it's either I listen to it too much or I feel like it just doesn't hold as much value as the next ones. And then I'm gonna go Idiot Box, New Skin. I love New Skin. It's just the verses don't really do it as much for me as other tracks. And then we'll go Summer Romance, and then Vitamin has got to be my number one. It's just such a hype song. Even though the bridge is fucking stupid, I still love it. There you go, that's my ranking of all the tracks on S.C.I.E.N.C.E by Incubus. It's an awesome album. I'm pretty sure I put it as my second, so yeah, my second favorite Incubus record. Beats Make Yourself doesn't beat Morning View though. Morning View is one of my favorite albums of all time, up there with No Code by Pearl Jam. Just a really good record. One of my favorite new metal records, even if they don't like that label. That's really all I have for today's video. I also want to do another video on like a movie. I was thinking maybe Kids, or that might be too like explicit to really talk about. Or like Dazed and Confused, I really like that movie. That pretty much does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.